Well, this morning we have a couple of very special guests here in the studio. The Idaho Special Olympics CEO, Christy Kraft, and Canyon County Sheriff Kieran Donahue with some really exciting news for us. So, Christy, tell us about your special announcement.
So we're really excited to announce Sheriff Donahue as our Law Enforcement Torch Run Director for Idaho.
Oh, congratulations, Sheriff. That is such an honor.
It is an honor. It's truly an honor.
Yeah, tell us what it means to you.
Well, it's very humbling, and when you get a title like this, when Christy came and asked me to consider it, it took me a couple of days because really it's an overwhelming, obviously an opportunity to help others, and it's just these people are so amazing in their own right, and then to be able to, for me to reach out to other law enforcement professionals and say we need to be here for them every day, all year long, and just be that leader in that is, I'm very humbled.
Oh, well, congratulations.
For people who don't know, talk about the Torch Run and what it does, what it means.
The Torch Run is our largest grassroots fundraiser, and it's a powerful platform for our athletes to build awareness for the inclusive sports.
Right.
And for the mission for Special Olympics Idaho.
It's so important. So tell us what your role is going to be, because you have a lot of projects you're going to be working on with your fellow law enforcement officers across the Treasure Valley. So tell us what it means and what you have coming up now in this new role.
Well, basically we want to promote, obviously, the Torch Run.
Yes.
When it happens in May, and then, of course, the Guardian of the Flame in the 1st of June as we bring it to Southwest Idaho, to Caldwell, where we'll have the games. But throughout the year, I'm going to be talking to law enforcement professionals throughout, local, state, all across the state of Idaho, saying, look, we need to be more involved than we already are. And law enforcement is very supportive of, the law enforcement Torch Run, but we can do more, and we have to do more because, again, and I was thinking about this morning, in law enforcement, we're a family. These people are a family. At Special Olympics, but what we forget about, just like in law enforcement, it's the families that are home, that are making sure these athletes get to where they need to be, they're training throughout the year, getting to these events. Let's not forget about their families, too.
Yes.
It's highlighting the athletes and their great work they're doing. So I want to make sure that, as law enforcement, we're reaching out to all the families, too, and bringing them into the family, even more of the family of law enforcement.
And you're also fundraising all year long with Tip-A-Comp and all these fun things that you guys do throughout the year to really raise that money for these athletes so they have a chance to compete.
Yes.
So how can people at home help with that?
So we're always looking for volunteers, of course, coaches and top-tier volunteers. Additionally, come out to our Tip-A-Cops or build a team for the polar plunge.
Yes, there's so many events throughout the year. And what's your website so that people are aware?
It's idso.org.
idso.org if you'd like to volunteer or be a part of any of these amazing events they have all year long for our Special Olympics athletes. So let's talk about, there's some big raffles coming up. A raffle for a truck, a Harley motorcycle, some really cool things out there to help out Special Olympics Idaho. Tell us why entering these raffles is so important to the mission.
The revenue that comes from both of these fundraisers helps us put on programming. So it sends our athletes to, we have athletes going to Italy and national games, and then of course just here in the state of Idaho. Additionally, we provide free health screenings in 8 different disciplines on site at every one of our competitions. And then any resources from there needed, we also provide that free to our athletes.
I think we could do a 2-hour show just on what you do for these amazing athletes. And with this man at the helm, it's going to be a success because everything he touches turns to gold.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
That's very kind.
Yeah,
no pressure, but also, we know you're going to do great.
We know
you're going to do great.
You heard it here first on Channel 7, right?
Massive success.
We appreciate you guys coming. And once again, tell us how people can get involved.
Go to our website at idso.org, and we have a volunteer sign up, come out to one of our competitions,
And see with your own eyes in person just how incredible these athletes are. And it's so heartwarming, so inspiring, and it's just a wonderful thing to be a part of.
Again, idso.org, more Wake Up Idaho after this.